Welcome back to the channel, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping through, man. Now today we are going to be trying the MXB-ON by JV. Now this track is so hard, bro. So I'm your average player in the game. I'm not great, right? So the average player in MX bikes is going to attempt to do his best lap on, in my opinion, the new hardest track in MX bikes. Now this track, JV is just the GOAT at track making, and then he's also the GOAT at making me mad at riding a track, because this track makes me really angry, man. But there are some things that I did not notice with the new OEMs that I did notice once I played this track. Well, the main thing is the front end is just absolutely insane. So there's a lot of times where I would over jump something, land sideways, and the front end would just like wash out. Now it's more of the rear end that gets sideways after you land, you know what I'm saying? But just look at this track, man. This track is absolutely beautiful, bro. He has done such a great job on this, and I just love the way he builds his tracks, man. Now, this track's gonna make you mad, and this track is gonna frustrate the living hell out of you, but it is worth it. And I do think that this would be a great track to test the new OEMs on and just kind of understand how they handle, you know what I'm saying? At least that's what I took from it, because that's how I'm approaching this. I will be playing a lot of laps on this track because of that reason. Now, I think that the main thing about this track that is very challenging is just all of the roughness mixed with the ruts. So trying to get into the rut that you want to get into while bouncing around from the roughness is very challenging. But it definitely makes you have to think more about what you're doing. And now with the new OEMs, man, it's like you got to think about how you're riding the bike anyway, right? So I am fully aware that the lap times that I'm running in this video are not going to be the greatest, because I went from being an average player to probably a terrible player with these new bikes, man. I really, I'm struggling on them, but I'm still just grinding through them, giving them a shot, you know what I'm saying? So now I did want to touch on where I've been at. I did release a video yesterday on the new OEMs, but prior to that I hadn't released a video in 4 days, which is actually the longest amount of time I've ever gone without posting a video, and it was just bad timing, man. So I got really sick like a week and a half ago, and then I was supposed to work that Monday and Tuesday, which would have been last Monday and Tuesday, right? And it was my long week at work, so that's 5 days that I worked 12-hour shifts with only 2 off. But because I was sick, I switched somebody's shifts, so I had Monday and Tuesday off, and then I ended up having to work Wednesday and Thursday for them. So I ended up working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 12-hour shifts. And then on top of that, my entire family got sick. So I had to go to work, come home, take care of them, and I was not able to, you know, keep up with my content and do that all at the same time. It was very hard for me to try to juggle it. So, you know, the most important thing is family and real life, so I just didn't even record a video, you know what I mean? I focused on what we had to do around the house, focused on the family, and yeah. But we are back now because everybody's back to being, you know, healthy. I got a couple days off, so I'm gonna be able to get some videos done, and we are back. So I apologize if any of you guys missed me that much. I don't think y'all did, but if you did, I apologize. I'm gonna do my best to make sure it doesn't happen again, and yeah, we're gonna just move forward from that and, you know, see where it takes us. But yeah, man, back to the track, bro. JV absolutely does an amazing job on all of these. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to watch like the IRL event for this, but I believe this is like the first time for this track that we were able to get like an entirely new layout. I feel like every other time this track's came out, it's been pretty much the same layout. So we are up to date with the most current layout on this track, and JV just absolutely does an amazing job, man. If you guys don't know who JV is, you've been living under a rock, but he does an amazing job, and this track is no exception to that, man. JV's just literally the GOAT. Now, I want to know what you guys' thoughts are on this track down below in the comments, man. Have you played it? If you have, how do you like it? I know a lot of the pros are definitely going to like it. It's very challenging. Unfortunately, I was not able to play it on the old OEMs. So my first thoughts and impressions are all based off of the new OEMs, which adds a whole nother layer of difficulty to the track because I'm trying to get to understand these bikes while riding an insanely hard track. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if anybody's noticed this, but there's a giant QR code to the left on that sign right there. I think you guys should go scan that and scan it with your phone and see what happens, man. You'll definitely be intrigued once you do that. So I think that y'all should definitely go do that, man. But yeah, man, the track is just insanely rough. It's beautiful visually, and it will challenge the best of us, man. And I have not got to race on this yet. But I'm definitely intending to as soon as I find a server up on it. I'm just trying to kind of get caught up on videos right now because so many tracks have released, you know what I'm saying? So, I normally don't do racing videos, but I'm thinking with these new OEMs, I think I'm going to have to start doing some racing videos, man. I'm going to try to mix up what I'm doing as far as content. It won't just be straight track reviews anymore. I think I'm going to do some races. And then I think I'm going to bundle track reviews into more of like, you know, 2, 3, 4 at a time instead of just one. And then on top of that, you know, I think there will be days where I post back to back like every day, but then there will be times where I post every other day. You know what I'm saying? So I know I've been talking about it, but I'm committing to that now, and I think that will help my stress level along with help the content. You know, you're not expecting it every day, and then we'll see where it goes. Maybe we go back to posting every day. I don't know. For the next week, we probably will be posting every day because so much has happened. So much is coming out. There's just so much to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. I think, you know, the cornering on this track is really hard because there's some corners where there's multiple ruts on the inside and then the outside's kind of flat. So, like, I've been having troubles with, like, going over the edges of the track. You know what I'm saying? And, so trying to find that right line in every corner and memorizing it is definitely becoming a challenge on certain parts of this track. But I love the way it flows, man. I love the visual aspect of it. It's just beautiful. And honestly, I like how difficult it is. It's going to take some getting used to. And hopefully I can do, you know, pretty good at it eventually. I would have liked to do, you know, under 2 minutes. I'm not sure exactly what the lap times were for qualifying or anything like that on this track, but I do know I'm nowhere near it. I absolutely know that I'm nowhere near it. But I'll tell you what, this next upcoming Supercross season is going to be very interesting with these new OEMs. I wonder if they're going to dumb down the tracks a little bit or if they're going to keep them just absolute shit shows. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they're gonna do, but yeah, man, you know, regardless of whether you like the new OEMs or not, I think that when they come out, it makes it very interesting, and it makes the game fun again for quite a while. So, but that's gonna do it for us today, guys. This is MXBON by JV. I'm probably butchering that name of the track, but it is what it is. So if you enjoyed the video, man, go down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace.